Hey, it's me again. Okay, well, for all of y'all that's gonna subscribe to my channel and, get over these panic attacks, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself and how it all started and how my journey started and how it all ends. Well, it started in 2009. I was only 19 and I was pregnant and my first panic attack. I was driving down the road. I was actually going to work or whatever, and I was like 8 months pregnant or whatever, and anyways, it was me and my ex-husband, and all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, like, I just felt light of breath, and, like, it kind of freaked me out, but I was like, oh, whatever. Then all of a sudden, like, the dizziness came, and I just couldn't even see straight. I was so dizzy, and so I was like, well, something's wrong. And then all of a sudden, my heart started racing. So, I mean, and I just freaked, just started freaking out, and I noticed, looking back at it, I noticed that, the more I freaked, the worse it got. Well, I was like, well, I really need to go to the emergency room. I had him freaking out because, like, I don't ever go to the emergency room for, like, nothing. So, but anyways, so we went to the emergency room, and they told me I was having an anxiety attack. And I'm like, well, how could, anxiety do this to my body? And it took me a good couple of years to realize, that it could do this to your body. At first, I just didn't get it. I just didn't understand it. Like, why me? Um, but anyway, so, the next few years, like, I totally stopped driving. Like, I would not drive because I was terrified of having a panic attack while driving. Like, and even for a while, I got to where I wouldn't even ride in the car. And I didn't want to get out of the house. I just didn't want to do nothing because I was just scared. I was terrified. I was scared of the fear of the fear. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I just, like, I had my comfort zone, and I just wanted to be there and nowhere else. Well, anyways, my grandmother really wanted me to come back to Oklahoma because I'm originally from Oklahoma, but we were living in Alabama at the time. So I was like, well, I have to, go. I have to get in the car and I have to go. So what I did was I started making a journal and just started picking up different hobbies to keep my mind distracted. And that's something, if you have anxiety and done a lot of research on, that is something you can do is distractions, distractions, distractions. Clean the house, read a book, watch a really good movie, get into it. And a great, great, wonderful distraction for me is to think back of how I was before my anxiety attacks and be that person. Like, I'm fun, outgoing, love to dance, love to have a great time. And, like, I just started being that person, just made myself be that person, just made myself be me, the real me. Like, and I'm the type of person that's just happy and no matter what, and nothing can bring me down. But, they really brought me down for a while. They really did. So, I just wanted to be me again. So, anyways, like, I finally got in the car to make the trip to Oklahoma for Christmas, and that was a really big breakthrough. I mean, it was horrible because, like, the day we left, I broke out in shingles really bad, which was horrible because it was so painful and I thought I was dying. So, anyways, like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. So, I had the book of Twilight, I think it was Twilight Eclipse. So I read it, like, the whole way, and I remember thinking, like, I kept looking at the signs, and, like, I kept looking at the GPS or whatever, just seeing, like, how far the towns are, because I kept thinking in my head, like, what if it comes? What if I have to go to the emergency room? What if something happens? And you think that, like, what if, what if, what if? But if you think about, like, all this what if thinking, think about, like, what all is actually rational. Like, what if something was going to happen? What could I do to prevent it? Nothing. I mean, it's not in your control. It's not for you to worry about. Like, I mean, and it's hard to let go, and it's hard to stop the what if thinking, but that's the number one key to getting over anxiety and panic attacks is stop the what if thinking because nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Like, you'll get over this. and it'll get better, and you'll be the old you. You'll be a better you. Anyways, when we got to Oklahoma, like I slowly started getting better, and like I slowly just started forcing myself to do stuff. And my before video, the one on the 10 steps, that I done, to get over it and stuff I started doing. The main thing that helped me a lot was meditation. Meditation, I'll make a video about it, like I said in some of my previous videos. That and like I have a boutique shop, so I started out making bows, and that just kind of got my mind distracted off of everything, and just getting a hobby like that. And like I got to where I hated going places and hated being around people, but then it's like, I got involved in the church and started going on the Wednesday night like prayer meetings and stuff, and just being around people makes you happy, and just doing little things that, like, releases endorphins, and you can like Google search it, I mean, dogs, petting a dog with hearing a child's laugh, little things do it. Natural sunlight is really great, because I love waking up in the mornings. We don't have no TV or no nothing in our room, and I like it like that because we have lots of windows, and I wake up to the natural sunlight, and it's just so peaceful and relaxing. And I drink a hot cup of Camilla tea, and just, maybe stretch, excuse me, stretch and do some yoga, and just get my day started right. And, imagine in my head, like, how do I want this day to go? And live every second of how I want my life to go, and how I want my day to go, and live in that minute of how you want it to happen. Not, letting your mind take control and tell you what to do. What you want in your heart, and what your heart wants to do, is the best thing ever. Like, is truly, I don't know, the best thing ever is just closing your eyes and imagine. Something else is, like, I had a really bad driving phobia, and I know there's all these weird names for all these phobias, and I'm not quite sure what a driving phobia is called. But like, it was really bad. And what I done was I would stop, and I would just imagine myself driving. I'd close my eyes like I am now, and just sit there and picture myself getting in the car, taking the wheel, turning the key, and backing out, and